guys, and welcome back to my channel. Guess what? The final Hunger Games movie comes out this week. Crazy. Seriously bought my last ticket to ever see the Hunger Games. Don't do this to me. Don't make it end. I just love it, and I just really love it. Look at how pretty they are. I was just so obsessed and so in love with Peeta, and Peeta was my first fictional boyfriend, okay? He's the sweetest, cutest, best 16-year-old boy that has ever been created, and I know he's not real. Every 16-year-old boy should strive to be like Peeta. There's nothing more to it than that. I think this was the best book to movie adaptation. Essentially, the books opened and magic fairy dust came out and created that movie. I don't know what voodoo they used on it, but they need to share that voodoo with pretty much every other book to movie adaptation and they'd be a lot more successful. This is the only book that's ever made me ugly sob. And in this book was really hard to read. Because do you know how hard it is to read through tears? I also dressed like Katniss, kind of, right? I did do her signature braid today. So in honor of the last movie coming out this week, I'm going to be telling you my favorite moments from the Hunger Games. First, what is first? Let's talk about what's first on my list, which means it's number 10. The scene in Catching Fire where Peeta draws Rue on the training room floor for his individualized beauty pageant part. You know, the part in the Hunger Games where it's like Miss America, the whole section before the Hunger Games actually starts, and Peeta draws on the floor to kind of stick it to the man what they're doing and who they're affecting and the lives that they're costing, all for sport, for game, because it's fun. Who, like, seriously thought, let's throw children into an arena and have them murder each other? It'll be fun. You'll get a kick out of watching your kid die. Who thought that was a good idea? This is like really the first time that we see Peeta be openly rebellious to the Capitol. He's the guy you would send out if he wanted to have a meeting with them and not kill anybody. I loved seeing him actually stand up and fight for the injustice that his people and he was going through, since, you know, he had literally just finished his victory tour and he's back in the arena killing more people. It's really how I want to spend my teenage years. Mass murderer. This also sparked a really great scene from Katniss when Katniss hangs Seneca Crane, shoving it to those snobs in the booth. Next, what is next? Next we have the Ropos from Mockingjay, purely because they are so funny. Katniss sucks at them. She's not meant to be an actress. It's really disingenuous, and it's really not going to get your people all riled up. Hey, Mitch is sitting over there like, this is your big idea. You're gonna put this on TV, and this is going to rile up support? Huh. Interesting. They should have had Peeta do it. Oh, wait. They don't have Peeta. Speaking of Peeta, next is Peeta's pregnancy announcement. When I was reading this book for the first time, I really thought that this was actually happening, and then I totally missed something in the book, and I was like, wait, what? What? They got married in secret? What? Damn does Peeta know how to work the crowd. He and Katniss are Panem sweethearts. Everyone's obsessed with their star-crossed lover story. They watch them fall in love amidst massacre. Nothing brings people together more like murder. When they have to go back into the games again together and one of them again might die, I mean, this is just tragic. And on top of that, she's pregnant? How dare you do this? He is trying to rile up the Capitol people, have them protest. Cannot kill her and her unborn child. It doesn't work. They get sent into the arena anyway. Next, all the tributes stand up together, hold hands in solidarity. We've been through this shit before. How dare you? How dare you put us through this again? Which reminds me of when Joanna is yelling to all the people, F you and F you and I hate this and you all suck and you promised me you'd leave me alone and now you're bothering me again. Why are we risking my life a second time? This doesn't seem fair. All the tributes were just really trying to rile up the Capitol. No one wanted to go back into the games. They all rightfully won. Here is Snow uprooting every one of their lives again because he wants to punish one person. And this brings me to my next favorite. Another Peeta Caesar interview moment when Peeta announces that he has a crush on Katniss, and this really started the love affair between me and Peeta, really solidified why he is best fictional boyfriend out there. Seriously guys, I was obsessed with Peeta, you don't even understand. And her reaction to that with the choking and the slamming to the walls, no, you're gonna hurt him, don't do that, don't do that. He loves you, can't you see? Which brings me to another Katniss and Peeta moment. They're in the cave. This is after Peeta's leg is injured. Katniss is nursing him back to health. Peeta just says the sweetest things, and they're hiding in the cave together, and people are out there murdering each other, and they're just like cuddling on the floor, ignoring all of the problems in the arena. Now we're getting into my top 5. Next one isn't even really a scene in the book. It's a sentence, and it's so skimmed over and rushed that you didn't even know what happened if you weren't paying attention. And that is when Gale goes to the Capitol with his peeps to rescue Joanna, Peeta, and Annie. This scene is so fast in the book, it's over in the blink of an eye, that I wouldn't have even remembered had it not been for the movies. Extending that and putting Finnick's monologue over it, that was a beautiful scene. It was so suspenseful, and you could just feel the importance of it. So well executed, and it made that scene so much more impactful, because like I said in the book, I didn't even remember that happened. Oh, yeah, that's right. Gale did go rescue Peeta. That's how he got to District 13, right? He didn't just apparate there, that's right. We're in Katniss's head. If Katniss doesn't know about it, we don't know about it. The scope was so much larger in the movie. We got to see beyond Katniss's like narrow-minded focus. Spot on, perfect. Next one on my list. Joanna in the elevator. Oh my god, this scene is just so priceless. Look at Jennifer Lawrence's face, and I lose it every time without fail. Her expression is perfect. It's what you would really do in that situation. She's honestly like appalled that Joanna is doing this in front of her. Getting down to the top 3. Next one is probably one of the most moving scenes that I've ever watched, and it is the hanging tree scene. This is beautiful. You read the song in the book, and you don't know how it's supposed to sound. Interpretation the movie took of it was perfect. Slow, but it built really well. Overlaid the scenes of rebellion. I felt everything in that scene. I felt empowered. I don't even remember how that scene happens in the book, but I don't even care. It was everything that I could have wanted and didn't even know I wanted. My second favorite may be an odd favorite. One of my favorite scenes of all time is the tribute parade in Catching Fire. Jennifer Lawrence looks amazing. Her makeup, her dress, her hair, she looks fierce. A whole new Katniss. She wasn't a scared 16-year-old girl going into the Hunger Games. She was a returning veteran, a warrior, and she was gonna fight. Whenever I watch that scene, I really want to be her. I want to look like that, and I want to wear that dress. One of my favorite costume choices. My favorite moment is the very end of Mockingjay, the point where the tears could not be contained. On the night, I feel that thing again, the hunger that overtook me on the beach. I know this would have happened anyway, that what I need to survive is not Gale's fire, kindled with rage and hatred. I have plenty of fire myself. What I need is the dandelion in the spring, the bright yellow that means rebirth instead of destruction, the promise that life can go on, no matter how bad our losses, that it can be good again, that only Peeta can give me that. So after, when he whispers, "You love me? Real or not real?" I tell him, real. And that is my favorite scene of the entire series because it gets me and hits me in the feels, and I cannot wait to see how that is brought to film. It better be good or I'm gonna cry for other reasons. Anger and sadness instead of emotional sadness. So that is my top 10 list of favorite Hunger Games moments, and I cannot believe it is over. This is depressing and sad, and I'm not okay with it. You should tell me down below what your favorite scene from the Hunger Games is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it as always. Until next time, I'll talk to you very soon. Bye. Hunger Games was such an influential, a deer trying to ice skate. That's kind of what Katniss looks like. Flailing about a little bit. She's making you feel really uncomfortable inside. A love affair of me PETA, seriously, it's hashtag Jorita forever. Obviously, because that ship name totally is legit. He's too honest. He's too nice. He's too perfect. He needs to be real. And I need to have him. And it was overlaid over. I will get these words together. They can't be tamed. Can't